Hello everyone! Welcome po ulit sa ating Math Isip video tutorials. Thank you very much learners for always waiting for new uploads dito po sa ating channel. I hope meron po ulit kayong matutunan sa ating mga video lessons for this week. And thank you also teachers for always sharing this to your students. I believe this will be very helpful for our dear students. Okay, so without further ado, let us now begin. Our topic for this week is all about sets. This will be the first part of the 3 video tutorials on this topic. In this video, we will specifically talk about ways to describe a set. Okay, so without further ado, let's now begin. Ang ating objective is to describe and identify sets and their elements. We will also express sets using the description and the roster method. To explore, I have here objects. How can you group these objects? Try to name also yung group na gagawin mo. Okay? So I'll give you time to do that. And if you are now finished, let's see kung ano yung mga major na groupings natin. Okay, I have here some possible groups. We have here clothes. We can also have the food. And then we can also have toys. Okay, yung tatlong groups na ito. Now, what specific characteristics do all objects in each group share? Okay, halimbawa, dito po sa ating first group, ano po yung characteristics na nandito? So, these are all clothes, things that we wear. Okay? Whether it is for summer or rainy season, no? Or for school or for outside the house or inside the house. So lahat yan, meron common na characteristic. It's something that we wear. Now, how about food? Okay, what is the specific characteristic of these objects? This group is food, so all of this can be eaten. Okay? And yung toys naman, bakit natin siya group as a toys? Because all these objects can be played. Alright? So those are the reasons bakit natin sila group in these 3 categories. Are there any objects that do not clearly fit into one group? Meron po ba? So here, meron bang isang object dito na kakaiba na hindi siya belong sa ating group which is clothes? Lahat naman ito, these are something that we wear. Here, these are something that we eat. And then for toys, wala din pong naiiba. So it's clear. Now you will know the reason kung bakit ko ito tinatanong sa inyo. Kasi these are actually the examples of what we call a set. Okay? So these 3 groupings are what we call sets. Now what is the definition of a set? Okay, a set is a group or collection of well-defined or distinct objects. Now, the objects contained in the sets are called elements. Now, isa-isayin po natin. Ano muna ang ibig sabihin ng well-defined? Let's see. Okay, we have here the definition of well-defined. It says here that well-defined is clear and unambiguous, allowing for consistent identification of its elements. Ibig sabihin, clear po na yung isang element is belong siya doon sa group. Kagaya po ng mga pinakita natin kanina. Hindi ka po mag-aalangan kung kasama siya sa group or hindi. That's the meaning of well-defined. Now, how about distinct? Distinct is unique and does not repeat within the set. Hindi siya nauulit sa isang group. Iisa lang siya doon, unique lang siyang element. Okay, makikita po natin yung mga examples later on. And then lastly, elements are what we call the members that make up a set. Okay, so kung babalikan po natin yung example natin kanina, these are all well-defined sets. As you can see, bawat member sa ating groupings ay clear naman siya na belonging doon sa kanyang group. Okay, halimbawa ito, okay, we have raincoat, uniform, and boots. Kasama lahat yan sa clothes. So yan po yung ibig sabihin ng well-defined. It's universally accepted. Okay? Wala pong mag-argue kung kasama siya or hindi. The same is true with the food. The elements here are all well-defined. Okay? And also with the toys. Okay? Yun po ang ibig sabihin ng well-defined. In short, it's possible to determine whether an object belongs to a given set or not. Okay? Next, let's have an exercise para po mas maintindihan natin. So, in this exercise, we are going to identify whether each of the following sets is well-defined by checking the box or not by writing an X on those box. So, simulan po natin sa una. Okay, the first one is set of primary colors. Do you think this set is well-defined or not? Okay, ano ba ang mga primary colors natin? Okay, we have, yes, these three colors. We have red, we have yellow, and then blue. Therefore, this is actually well-defined. Okay, so it is universally accepted and it is unambiguous. Okay? Alright, let's have number 2. Set of counting numbers. Is this a well-defined set or not? Okay, ano ba yung mga counting numbers natin? Okay, we will start with 1, 2, 3, 4, and so on. Okay? So, lahat naman tayo mag-a-agree na pag sinabi nating 5, it's a counting number. Pag sinabi nating 6, it's a counting number. And all the elements of that set is counting numbers. So, therefore, this is a well-defined set. Okay? Alright, next, set of popular actors. Okay. This time, magbigay nga po kayo ng mga popular na actors. Okay, for sure, pag nagbigay kayo ng mga actors, magkakaiba kayo ng sagot. Pwedeng ang iba sa inyo may kilalang actor na hindi kilala nung iba. Meron din naman siguro magsasabi ng popular na actor pero hindi naman siya popular sa ibang tao. Therefore, this is not a well-defined set. Okay? Kasi magkakaiba po tayo ng sagot dito pag sinabi nating popular actor. Next, set of beautiful girls in school. Okay, ano po ito? Well-defined po ba or hindi? Okay, so magkakaiba naman po tayo ng paningin. Pwedeng sa isang classmate mo, maganda siya, pero sa'yo, meron pang mas maganda sa kanya, kaya hindi po siya well-defined. Okay? Next, how about this one? Set of face makeup brushes. Okay? Well, this is actually a well-defined. Okay? Kasi pag sinabi nating makeup brushes, para sa mga babae, alam nila kung ano yung mga itsura ng mga makeup brushes na kailangan nila sa kanilang mga muka. Okay? Lalo na po yung mga professional na makeup artist. Meron pong specific set na kinakailangan sa makeup. Okay? Kaya, this is a well-defined set. How about the last one? Set of good people. Now, is this really a well-defined set or not? Correct, this is not a well-defined set. Bakit? Baka po kasi sabihin natin na ang isang tao, mabuting tao, pero hindi pala natin alam. Kasi, ang nakakaalam lang po, walang iba kundi yung ating creator. So, siya lang naman po ang nakakaalam kung sino ang mabuti at hindi, no? Kaya hindi po natin pwedeng sabihing well-defined set ang set of good people. Now, going back to the beauty, no? Sabi po natin kanina, magkakaiba tayo ng preference kung anong maganda at hindi. Pero sana, wala sana sa ating magsasabi na may isang taong hindi maganda. Sana po, lahat tayo, we see the beauty from each other. Don't forget, beauty should not come from the outward adornment. It should be that of your inner self. Nasa puso po yan. Now, what are the ways of describing a set? Okay, meron po tayong tatlong paraan dito that I'm going to discuss with you. Iisa-isahin po natin. The first one is using the verbal description method. This is so far the simplest way. The set is described in words using a verbal statement. Okay, so examples po natin. Like this one, the set of primary colors. We just use words to describe the set. Ano pa po? We have the set of grade 7 subjects. Okay? We also have the set of counting numbers and the set of students who scored above 90% on the test. Okay? So lahat po ito, we are just using words or phrases to describe yung ating set. Okay? Next one, another method is using roster or listing method. Ito po yung pag-list down kung ano yung mga elements ng ating set. Okay, sets are named using capital letters and the elements of the set are listed in a row, separated using comma and enclosed with braces. Okay, so halimbawa, ito po, we have here P, capital P. Ito po yung pangalan ng ating set. Okay? Don't forget, capital letter po ang ginagamit natin. P is equal to, meron po tayong nakikita dito. We have open, unopen, and close braces. Okay? Sa iba, ang tawag nila dito ay bracket. But we use the word braces. Okay? So we have here the elements, red, yellow, and blue. So ano pong set ito? These are all the primary colors, no? So nilist down na po natin mismo yung elements, red, yellow, and blue, and separated by a comma. Okay, another example. We have here set S. Ito po yung mga subjects ng grade 7. So as you can see, nakalist down na ulit yung mga elements natin. And separated by comma, enclosed by braces. Another example, we have here set A with elements 1, 3, 5, 7, 9. Anong set po ito? If we're going to describe this, these are actually set of what kind of numbers? Odd or even numbers? Okay, we have here odd numbers from 1 to 9. Okay, ito po yung mga elements niya. Another example here is we have set B with these elements 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18, 21, 24, 27 up to 30. No, these are the multiples of 3 from 3 to 30. Okay, so ito po yung mga elements niya na list down na. Okay, yun po yung pinagkaiba ng listing method sa description method or verbal description method. And lastly, we have what we call the set builder notation. So ano po itong set builder notation? This method describes the elements of the set by stating a property or condition that defines them. For example, we have here, ito po, kung napapansin nyo, iba na po yung kanyang pagkakasulat. Okay, paano po ito basahin? We read this as set A is a set of all X such as X is a city in the Philippines. Okay, so gumagamit na po tayo ngayon ng notation, okay, or what we call symbol, kung saan ang symbol po na ito ay X na nagde-describe sa mga city in the Philippines. Okay, another example we have here, set B is a set of X such as X is an even number. Okay, what else we have here? Set C with an elements of X such as X is a multiple of 5. We can also have here example, set D such as X is one of the first 10 multiples of 10. Okay, so yun po yung basa nito. Kung napapansin nyo, ito ay combination na ng symbol at saka verbal description. Kasi yung symbol po na mga ito, meron po siyang condition. Ang condition niya po itong mga verbal description dito. Okay? So, bakit kaya hindi na lang ilista? Bakit hindi na lang gamitin yung listing or yung roster method? Kung napapansin nyo po, in this kind of sets, kaya ginagamit itong method na ito ay dahil napakadami ng mga elements. Kung ililista natin, for example, itong set A, ililista mo lahat ng city in the Philippines, masyado na pong madami. So, the easiest way to describe it is just to use this set builder notation. Okay? Para po mas mapadali. Rather than listing all the elements. Now, to give you a summary, ito po yung summary kung ano po yung gamit ng bawat isa. We have here the verbal description. This works well for general introductory explanation or everyday conversation. Okay? Kapag simpleng conversation lang, we can even use verbal description. Okay? Not very formal. You just describe it using words. Now, For roster or listing method, ito best for small or finite sets. Malalaman po natin kung anong ibig sabihin ng finite mamaya. With a clear, limited number of elements. And for set builder notation, this is ideal for large or infinite sets designed by a rule. So kadalasan sa mga malalaking number of elements na po ito. So alin po dito sa tatlo ang kadalasang ginagamit? Okay, in our lesson here in grade 7, we will focus on roster or listing method. Okay, let's have first exercise para po hindi natin makalimutan yung lesson natin. You're going to describe the following sets using the roster method. You can pause this video, pwede nyo pong gawin on a scrap paper and then go back for the checking of your answer. Okay, let's have the answer for the first set. We have here set A contains the colors of the rainbow. Paano po natin ito i-describe using the roster method? Okay, i-list lang po natin. So we have here the name of the set A equals yung atin pong braces. Huwag po nating kakalimutan. And then ano ba yung mga colors ng rainbow? We have the red, orange, yellow, green, blue, indigo, and violet. So don't forget to include the comma in between the elements. Okay, ganun lang po ang pag-list down. Next one, set B. Set B contains even integers between 10 and 20. Okay? Pag sinabi nating even integers, ano po ba yung mga even integers natin? So we have there 2, we have 4, we have 6, 8, 10, and so on. Pero in this case, kailangan nating i-list lang yung between 10 and 20. Ano po yung mga even integers between 10 and 20? Kasama po ba ang 10 at saka 20 sa ating elements? No. So we only have 12, 14, 16, and 18. These are all the elements of set B. Last, we have here set C. Set C contains the distinct letters in the word mathematics. Okay, dito na po papasok yung tinatawag nating distinct. Pag sinabi nating set, well-defined set is distinct. Ibig sabihin, dapat walang nauulit na element. So dito sa ating mathematics word, ano yung mga letters na nauulit? Okay, we have letter A and we have letter T. So, kasama pa ba silang isusulat? Dalawang beses ba natin isusulat yung A? Dalawang beses din ba natin isusulat yung T? Okay, hindi na po. So, also with letter M, by the way, dalawa po yung M natin dito. So, we only have to write one M, and then we have one A, one T. Of course, one yung H natin dyan. We have one E, one I, and then one C, and then one S. Okay? Kaya po siya distinct letters lang. Okay, let's discuss further yung elements of a set para po mas lalo pa nating maintindihan. Now, suppose the set of students who were born in June is named set A. Jenny is born in June. So, Jenny is an element of set A. Yun po yung basa nito, no? Ito po yung ating symbol for element. Okay? So, this means Jenny is an element of set A. Next, Jed is born in February. So, kasama ba siya sa set A? Hindi po. So, we write Jed is not an element of A. Okay? That means Jed is not an element of set A. Let's have an exercise para po mas ma-practice natin. You can pause this video. Pwede nyong sagutan muna on your own. Then you can come back. Alright, sige. Let's have the answers. Okay, let's have set A. Set A is equal to the even numbers between 0 and 10. And then we have here set B is equal to the letters of the alphabet between C and J. Let's have number 1. Is 2 an element of set A? Kasama po ba siya dito sa set A natin? Even number ba si 2 between 0 and 10? Yes, so 2 is an element of set A. How about number 2? 5. Is 5 an element of set A? Kasama ba ang 5 dito sa even numbers between 0 and 10? Hindi po, kasi si 5 ay hindi siya even number. Instead, 5 is an odd number, hindi kasama. Number 3, we have 12 blank set A. Is 12 an element of set A? No, it's not an element of set A kasi hanggang 10 lang po yung tinutukoy natin or yung elements ng set A. Number 4, is B an element of set B? Okay, ano ba ulit yung mga element ng set B natin? Letters of the alphabet between C and J. So, B yan na po siya before letter C. So, hindi po siya kasama. It's not an element. Number 5, is letter G an element of set B? Okay, yes. G is an element of set B. And number 6, is E an element of set B? Kasama po ba siya dito from C to J? Yes. Okay, yun po yung examples natin ng elements. Alright, so thank you for listening. Sa susunod po, itutuloy natin with these topics, the types of sets and cardinality and subsets. Okay, so thank you for listening. I hope meron po ulit kayong natutunan. See you on the next video. Bye-bye and God bless. Kung meron kang natutunan sa video na ito, please click the subscribe button to support this channel para mas matulungan ulit kita sa mga susunod mo pang math lessons. Lagi mong tatandaan, ang math ay para sa lahat. At ako si Teacher Van, nagsasabing dito sa Math Isip, lamang ang nag-iisip. God bless and see you on the next video. Bye-bye.